Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert's Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, we are 12 days away from the 2026 Daytona 500. Just a couple days away from the Cookout Clash. You have to call it a day away from the Cookout Clash at Bowman Gray. It looks like we should get off on Wednesday with the Clash. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know for sure because it's supposed to rain. Goodness gracious. They had to obviously get the track cleared, the stands cleared. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Todd Gilliland both went out there with some blowers and shovels helping. Obviously, the highways don't get the fans there safely and the teams there and whatnot. Right, as of right now, I think it's 12:30-ish, something like that. We'll be practicing qualifying, and then at 3:30 will be the last chance qualifier. They'll have the three whatever you want to call it, three groups qualifying. So basically the bottom third of the field, middle third, top third. They'll have 2 8-minute practice sessions, then a 4-minute, and each of those groups will be broken into half. They'll have a 4-minute qualifying. Your fastest lap is your qualifying time. Top 20 moves on to the Clash. Everybody else goes to the last chance qualifier. And then whoever's the highest in points that isn't qualified also goes on to the Clash. That all happens on Wednesday. Obviously, right now there's a chance of rain, so we could be using the wet weather package. Yeah, I think way I heard some talk about Bob Pockrass and saw some stuff online. I think Friday might be the drop dead date for this event, because then they have to get set up at Daytona. Because remember, Tuesday haulers go into Daytona. Wednesday is practice and qualifying, and Thursday is the duels. So we have to get the circus that is NASCAR to Daytona from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, TV, NASCAR, etc., to get that all set up as well. So, yeah, let's fingers crossed. So, we are 12 days away, so we're going to profile car number 12. Obviously, car number 12 has a lot of rich history. For me, as a young fan of this sport, back in the late 80s, Bobby Allison, my very first favorite driver, drove the number 12. He drove 12 Miller High Life, won the 1988 Daytona 500 with his son Davey finishing second. Unfortunately, that Pocono that year, we had that tragic incident with him that cost him his career. And then we've had other drivers. Neil Bonnet drove the 12 car before then. Then we had, when Bobby was an owner, we had Jimmy Spencer in the car, Derek Cope. Obviously, the history since then with Penske, Ryan Blaney and Ryan Newman, Jeremy Mayfield, the list goes on and on. So we're going to run down the history of the car number 12. As you see by my picture, my very first favorite driver was Bobby Allison in that Miller High Life Buick Regal. Alright, 1,587 starts among 106 drivers. First start was July 10th, 1949. Last start was November 2nd, 2025. 72 wins. Obviously, championships is included in that, with Ryan Blaney winning the 2024 championship. 365 top 5s, 611 top 10s, 99 poles. 10 different drivers won in the number 12. It was a Ford 797 times. It was a Dodge 345, a lot of that with Penske. Chevrolet 287, Buick 106, Oldsmobile 66, Matador 31. Now, back in the 70s, Bobby Allison drove the number 12 as well, and that's when it was a Matador, a lot of those. Mercury 27, Pontiac 15, Plymouth 9, and Studebaker 2. Ryan Blaney has the most starts. 290, 16 wins, 88 top 5s, 143 top 10s, average finish of 14.1. Ryan Newman, 252 starts in the number 12. That was like Mobile One, I think, was the sponsor. The blue and white car, kind of the same as the 2 car was. 13 wins, 61 top 5s, 104 top 10s, average finish of 17.1. Bobby Allison, that Miller High Life, and then he had the Matador back in the 70s. It was like a red, white, and blue, I think, if I remember. I can picture it, I just can't 100% picture the colors on it. I can picture the scheme. Bobby Allison, 170 starts, 25 wins, including that 1988 Daytona 500, 89 top 5s, 111 top 10s, average finish of 11.1. Jeremy Mayfield, 127 starts, 3 wins, 28 top 5s, 47 top 10s, average finish of 19.5. Neil Bonnet, he had the red and white Budweiser car. It was literally the opposite paint scheme as Darrell Waltrip in the 11. Neil Bonnett, 102 starts, 3 wins, 25 top 5s, 48 top 10s, average finish of 14.9. Derek Cope, Bessett's Brakes, I think, was a sponsor when Derek. No, it was Mane and Tail was a sponsor when Derek Cope drove the 12 car for Bobby Allison Racing. 72 starts, 2 top 5s, 13 top 10s, average finish of 22.6. Holman Moody, one of the great car builders in NASCAR history. Ralph Moody drove 42 starts in the number 12, 5 wins, 18 top 5s, 26 top 10s, average finish of 11.1. 1963 NASCAR Cup Series champion Joe Weatherly, 33 starts in the number 12, 3 wins, 4 top 5s, 14 top 5s, 20 top 10s, average finish of 14.2. On the Xfinity side, 629 starts among 47 drivers. 8 drivers won 25 races, 125 top 5s, and 213 top 10s. The first race for the number 12 in the Xfinity Series was February 13th, 1982. Last race was March 7th, 2020. Tommy Ellis has the most starts, 104, with 14 wins, 38 top 5s, 50 top 10s, average finish of 13.6. Sam Hornish Jr., when he drove the Penske Xfinity car, because you remember they had 12 and 22, that 22 was the All-Star car. Sam Hornish Jr., 96 starts, 2 wins, 29 top 5s, 54 top 10s, average finish of 12.7. Justin Allgaier drove the number 12 Xfinity car, 74 starts, 1 win, 11 top 5s, 32 top 10s, average finish of 14.5. What is absolutely amazing about Justin Allgaier is he had an Xfinity career and a Cup career before he got with Junior Motorsports, because we think about him with Junior Motorsports and all the wins and everything, and forget he had this amazing, kind of had a career before that, but that was kind of the restart of his second part of his career. Tim Fetos, 71 starts, 1 top 5, 5 top 10s, average finish 22.6. Jeff Burton, 58 starts, 1 win, 5 top 5s, 11 top 10s, average finish of 18.5. Kerry Earnhardt, Dale Jr.'s brother. His son is actually, his son, which Bobby Dale Earnhardt and Jeffrey Earnhardt, his 2 boys. Bobby will be in the ARCA race for Daytona this coming week as well. But Kerry had 53 starts, 2 top 5s, 5 top 10s, average finish of 24.3. Joey Logano drove the 12 Xfinity car for 9 races, 4 wins, 7 top 5s, 7 top 10s, average finish of 9.0. And then Bobby Allison, 5 races, 1 win, 3 top 5s, 3 top 10s, average finish of 13.4. Now that number 12 in the Truck Series, 270 starts among 37 drivers, 1 win, 2 top 5s, 19 top 10s, average finish. Our first race was February 13th, 1995. Mario Goslin, 45 starts in that number 12 truck, 2 top 10s, average finish of 23.2. Yes, the Mario Goslin that owns Xfinity teams now. Spencer Boyd, 43 starts, average finish 27.4. Robert Huffman, 38 starts, 8 top 10s, average finish 23.1. Carlos Contreras, 23 starts, 2 top 10s, average finish of 19.5. Gus Dean, 23 starts, average finish of 19.7. Tate Fogelman, 22 starts, 1 win, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s, average finish of 24.6. He got that big one at Daytona that year. When there was a big crash, he was able to get through and get to the victory lane there. So we are 12 days away from the 2026 Daytona 500. Number 11 will be one of the most numbers video because number 11 has such a rich history that it's basically number 1 in most stats. And that's what I'm kind of excited about because there's so many Hall of Fame drivers that drove at number 11. It is one of the most iconic numbers in NASCAR history. We'll get there as soon as we can. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.